She walked out of my life wearing the gold necklace I couldn't afford to buy her. That image stayed with me for weeks. Chinelo, my Chinelo, stepping into the black Mercedes parked outside our one-bedroom flat, leaving me behind with nothing but questions. How did we get here? What did I do wrong? My name is Collins, and for the past 3 years, I poured my heart and soul into building a life with the woman I loved. Chinelo was everything to me, beautiful, kind, also I thought, and ambitious. We met at a friend's wedding, one of those chance encounters that felt like fate. I was a struggling photographer at the time, trying to make a name for myself in Enugu, while she was in her final year of university. I didn't have much, but I had dreams. Big dreams. And I thought Chinelo understood that. She used to tell me, Collins, it's not about what you have now, but where you're going. I held on to those words like a lifeline, especially on the days when clients delayed payments, or I had to borrow money to pay rent. Our love wasn't perfect, but it was ours. I would save up to surprise her with little things, her favorite jollof rice from Mama Nkechi's stall, a second-hand handbag she'd been eyeing at a beat market. She would light up each time, calling me the best boyfriend in the world. But looking back now, I see the cracks that were always there, hidden behind her smiles. The first sign came a year ago. Chinelo started talking about her dreams of living in Lagos. Babe, Enugu is too small for me. I want to work in a big company, attend events, meet people who matter, she said one evening as we ate dinner. I laughed it off, telling her Lagos was overrated, but I noticed how her eyes lingered on Instagram posts of influencers flaunting their lives. Then came the whispers about a man named Emeka. I didn't think much of it at first. Chinelo had told me he was a client from her internship at an accounting firm. He's just helping me with some connections, she said when I asked. But I started noticing changes, her new phone, expensive dresses I knew she couldn't afford on her stipend. When I brought it up, she snapped, Collins, you're too insecure. Must everything be about money? I wanted to believe her. I needed to believe her. But everything came crashing down the night of her birthday. I had planned a small surprise, a dinner at a modest restaurant and a bracelet I bought after weeks of saving. But when I called to tell her, she said she was busy. I'm at a party with some friends. Don't wait up, she said casually, like it didn't matter. That night, I saw the photos on Instagram. Chinelo, dressed in a glittering gown, sitting next to Emeka at a table filled with champagne bottles. My heart sank. When I confronted her the next day, she didn't deny it. Instead, she looked at me with a mix of pity and frustration. Collins, I'm tired of struggling, she said. You're a good man, but good doesn't pay bills. Emeka can give me the life I deserve. I begged. I cried. I told her we could make it work, that my big break was just around the corner. But she had already made up her mind. The day she left, I stood by the window, watching as the car drove away. My chest felt heavy, like something had been ripped out of me. In the weeks that followed, I threw myself into work, trying to forget her. But the universe wasn't done with me yet. One afternoon, I ran into Emeka at a hotel where I was hired to cover an event. He was with another woman, laughing, his arm around her waist. My hands trembled as I held my camera. I wanted to tell Chinelo, to warn her that the life she thought she was getting was a lie. But I didn't. Maybe I was too proud, or maybe I knew she wouldn't listen. A month later, I heard she had moved back to Enugu. Emeka had dumped her after a few weeks, leaving her stranded in Lagos with no job and no money. I wish I could say I felt happy or vindicated, but all I felt was sadness. For her. For us. For the love we lost. Sometimes, I still think about her. I wonder if she ever regrets the choices she made. As for me, I've learned to let go. Life moves on, even when your heart feels stuck in the past.